If you had to summarize fatherhood into one word, what word would that be and why?
So if I had to summarize fatherhood in one word, what word would it be and why? I'd have to say, that's tough. I'd have to say right away, sacrifice. And not in the sense of you giving up something, but the amount of room and space in your life, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul that you have to make, right? For a little one. I have a little girl, so it's even more, you know what I'm saying? Space, and my wife, and knowing what she's dealing with and how she's moved. I mean, it's just a bunch of space that you have to make. So I mean, sacrifice in that sense, like carving out space, intentionally, with purpose, on purpose, for your kid. That's it.
And how old is your daughter again?
Jalea is 8 months. 8 months. So I've been at it for 8 months. I'm a newer dad. And the older she gets, the more I start to understand, like, she needs more space. And my wife needs more space. I need to carve out more space. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You say more space, you mean like more space of like your time and in your life and
time,
your
life.
definition of what sacrifice is.
So like time, space, time, just things that you don't normally, like when you're married, you get married, it's you and your wife, right? And it's y'all hanging, y'all having a good time. You're taking care of home, you know what I mean? When you have a daughter, you got 2 women to take care of now, you know what I'm saying? And none of them ever need to go without anything on my watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean, like the space that you're carving out, like, cause I'm thinking already, like, okay, let me go ahead and put this money over to this side because I know she's gonna wanna do this and this and this and go to college and da-da-da-da. But I'm also thinking like, my wife, I'm putting this money over here to the side because I know she's been working hard with the baby, so I'm ready to go take her to see Usher, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas.
Yes.
And
Nice
she need a
balance.
vacation, you know what I'm saying? We need to go to the beach and have a good time, you know what I mean? So it's that type of space of like, basically just taking yourself all the way out of the equation, essentially, it's wild because I never understood that for a long time, how older our elders would do this a lot. Like they would sacrifice a lot. You see them as a kid, they sacrifice a lot. They put a lot to the side to make sure that the family and the wife was okay. And you be like, but you ain't taking care of yourself, you ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you don't realize that taking care of your family is taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so you start to understand that, you know what I mean? That's what I mean.
They weren't just talking.
Yeah, they weren't just talking. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing, man.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is the greatest aspect of fatherhood for you? I understand. I know you're at the very beginning, but you're still experiencing stuff that's real. So what has been the greatest part of being a father at this point?
What has been the greatest part of being a father? My daughter is she's 8 months old, but she's already a daddy's girl. It doesn't matter how long I've been gone. It doesn't matter where I've been. If I walk, it doesn't matter what's going on, what's happening. Mom could be changing the diaper, Grammy, G-Love could be changing the diaper. You know what I mean? But as soon as I walk in the room, she's gonna find me, stop what she's doing, and give me this big smile. And start laughing, start playing, to the point where every last one of the people that I just mentioned know when I'm walking into the room because they see her stop what she's doing and look over and smile and start laughing. That's my favorite part about being a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know, you can't beat that.
You cannot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You can't beat that.
That just made me miss my little girl. For real. For real, that's huge.
Yeah.
The expression of I know you and I like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know your name.
Right. I don't know how to.
I don't know.
Well, still. And the other thing is that I try to do this too, man. And I thought about this earlier today. You know, whenever she says "dada," she'll be like, because right now she's at that point. You know what I mean? She's,
Oh, yeah.
And she'll yell it out loud. You know, she did it earlier today, right before you came in the house. She said "dada," and I make sure I call back to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be like, "Yeah, I'm here. What's up?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's up, baby girl? I'm here." You know what I mean? Or I'll make sure I respond to her. You know what I'm saying? So that she knows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When she calls my name, you know what I mean?
I respond.
I'm right there, you know what I mean?
Because she's young, so
right.
like hearing the call and response,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, okay, dad.
Yeah.
Ah,
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It also gives that sense of security, you know what I'm saying? Same way that we think of God in the Bible as our Father when we call his name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's right there. You know what I mean? And you think
Absolutely.
about it that way. It's
Absolutely.
like, so when she calls me, I make sure that she knows that I'm there. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm here. If I'm in the house, you know what I mean? If I'm in the, and she says, "Dada," I'd be like, "Yes, baby." You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What you need?
Let's go back
that's
inside with her, man. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's cool though.
What's been the most challenging at this point?
What's the most challenging part about being a dad? I'll say this, nobody really, and this is why it's important for you to do this, you know what I mean? Because nobody cares about dad, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. When you see, when you talk to your parents, how your baby doing?
Yep.
How your wife doing? Like, they're good, everybody's good. They don't ask, you know what I'm saying? They don't never ask you, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
You don't count no more.
You don't count. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's important for brothers to get together that are dads. You know what I'm saying? To get together. You know what I mean? Like to have these type of conversations and create this type of space. You know what I'm saying? Where we can kind of like just kind of download and like decompress.
Yes.
Like, yeah, man, dog, it's wild.
Yeah.
Because you know you're a girl dad. I'm a girl dad. It's like you got 2 women at the house to take care of. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
For real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real, bro. It's real, bro. It gets real.
You are definitely
you know what I mean?
a passenger person now.
Yeah, you are. And it's funny to see my boy told me this a while back because he's got a daughter, and he told me his daughter's like 6 now, and he was telling me how his daughter and his wife, he said they low key they beef. You know what I'm saying? They go back and forth, and if his daughter don't get her way, you know what I'm saying? She'll go to
That's
Dad.
like a recipe for trouble.
Oh, boy, I said, man. He's like, just get ready for it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna happen. We're gonna try to make sure that don't happen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But
no East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, no.
I'm in the Midwest. I got a soft problem.
Yeah. But it is like you said though. It's different, man. Having a daughter is different.
It is.
It puts a little bit, takes a little bit of the chinks of the armor off for you. You know what I'm saying? And you also, the dope part is that you also start to you start to understand your wife a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps with that. You know what I'm saying? The things that you used to get mad at and be like you were saying earlier, you start understanding like, oh, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
Let me bring that a little bit down. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? She might be like, and you be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Let me just walk around the garage. You know what I'm saying? Or put some stuff up.
It's interesting how that plays out. Stuff that you consider.
Yeah.
Now it's different.
You do,
Yeah.
and I definitely pay more attention to how I present conflicts, you know what I'm saying, or how I deal with conflicts, you know what I'm saying, in my household, you know what I mean? The other part is like it's weird, man, because your protection mode goes into a whole nother
overdrive.
It goes into, and you're like, it's I can't explain it. There's no words for it. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, if you know, you know.
And fathers know.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, last question is, when it's all said and done, how do you hope to be remembered as a father, you know, to your child or children?
How do I want to be remembered when it's all said and done to my children? I want them to get the definition. I want them to understand the definition of love when it's all said and done. Yeah. My dad, I'm blessed to still have him. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise.
And Common had this really great line in one of his songs. He said, "I love this way because I got it as a kid." The reason why I love my family the way that I love my family is because I watched my dad love us that way. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And so I hope to be able to pass that on. And, you know, obviously our goals are to do it better than what our parents did. You know what I'm saying? But I learned love from my father. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that come along with it. Like, not this love that's sappy, but love that is all the things that's necessary for it to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not a nice guy, I'm a good guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Whatever's necessary in this moment is gonna be taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's love. You know what I mean? So I hope that they learn that from me. You know what I mean? From watching me and being, you know, seeing, you know, being around me and me raising them. Yeah.